Hello, welcome to Good Minds Learning. In this session we will look into Chapter 4 Opposition to British Rule in Karnataka and Wodiyars of Mysore. Learning Objectives. Historical Context. Wodiyars of Mysore founding to last ruler. Hyder Ali and Tippu Sultan rise, innovations. 4 Anglo-Mysore Wars causes, course, outcomes. Later Wodiyar rulers developments, reforms. Regional rebellions Dondiya Wag, Kittur, Sangolli Rayanna, Amara Sule, Surapura, Koppal, Halagali Baders. Major themes, legacy, and important historical years. Let us understand. Historical context. Background. Pre-integration Karnataka. The present-day Karnataka was scattered among various small principalities before integration. British exploitation. During the late 18th century, the British established political supremacy and exploited people in agriculture and trade for their own interests. Local resistance. These exploitations created widespread insecurity, leading to rebellions across Karnataka. Lack of unity. Initially, zamindars and kings fought the British individually without coordinating their efforts. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you are enjoying the session. Please like and subscribe to our channel, Good Minds Learning. Do not skip the content. If you find it is slow, then watch it with 1.25x or 1.5x speed. Impact of British rule. Loss of traditional rights and privileges. Economic exploitation through unfair trade practices. Administrative interference in local customs. Introduction of new laws that affected traditional succession rights. Now we will see about Wodiyars of Mysore 1399 to 1947. Foundation of the dynasty. Origin story. After the fall of the Vijayanagara Empire, the Wodiyars revived and continued its traditions. Hadinadu, a small principality near Mysore, was ruled by Chamraja, a feudatory of Srirangapattana Mandalika. When Chamraja died without sons, his administrator Dalvoy Maranaika of Karugali demanded to marry the princess. Yeduraya and his brother Krishnaraya from Dwarka, Gujarat, voluntarily came to help the Maharani. Yeduraya killed Maranaika. This pleased the Maharani, who gave her daughter in marriage to him. Thus the Wodiyar dynasty was started. Total rulers, 25 Wodiyars ruled from Yeduraya to Jayachamraja Wodiyar. Raja Wodiyar 1578 to 1617. Expanded the small Palayapattu into the large kingdom of Mysore. Captured Srirangapattana from the Vijayanagara representative and made it the capital. Occupied surrounding regions to further grow his kingdom. Revived temples in Srirangapattana, Mysore, and Melukot. Offered the Rajamudi crown to Lord Cheluvanarayan Swami. Initiated the celebration of the Navratri festival in Mysore. Chikkadevaraja Wodiyar 1673 to 1704. Expanded the Mysore kingdom by capturing Magadhi, Madhugiri, Koratage, and other regions. Successfully checked invasions from Shivaji at Madurai, Ikkeri, and Bijapur. Purchased Bangalore from the Mughal military general, securing a key strategic city. Held multiple honorary titles, Karnataka Kavichakravarthi, Aprathima Veera, Thenkana Raja, and Navakoti Narayana. Initiated the Athara Kacheri Council of Ministers, establishing a well-structured bureaucracy with 18 departments for efficient administration. Introduced a postal system to improve communication within the kingdom. Constructed a dam across the Kaveri River and developed the Chikkadevaraja and Doda Devaraja canals for irrigation, boosting agricultural productivity. Acted as a great patron of literature and arts, supporting poets like Tirumalaria and Sanchi Honnama, and personally contributing literary works. Renovated and built several temples in Srirangapattana and Melukot, and promoted religious tolerance and harmony. Moving on to next topic. Hyder Ali and Tippu Sultan. Historical context, century of political problems. Why 18th century was problematic? 1707. Death of Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb weakened the Mughal Empire. Loss of Mughal political control over South India. Political struggles in the Carnatic region. 1704. Death of Chikkadevaraj Wodiyar created succession problems in Mysore. Hyder Ali's rise to power. Background. Gained prominence during political uncertainty in Mysore and Carnatic regions. Expert in military tactics and weapons. Strategy. Conducted active military operations and suppressed local officials' Dalvois. Takeover. Imprisoned Krishna Raja Wodiyar II, kept him under house arrest, and seized power. Title. Became famous as Nawab Hyder Ali. Political manipulation. Both French and English tried to use the situation for their advantage. Hyder Ali skillfully played different powers against each other. Next topic. Anglo-Mysore Wars 1767 to 1799. First Anglo-Mysore Wars 1767 to 1769. Causes: British, Marathas, and Nizam of Hyderabad couldn't tolerate Hyder Ali's growing power. British saw him as an obstacle to their expansionist plans. Formation of a tripartite alliance against Hyder Ali. Hyder Ali's strategy successfully broke the enemy alliance through manipulation, created distrust among the Marathas, Nizam, and British. Key events: 1767, Hyder Ali and Nizam attacked Arcot, which had British alliance. Battles at Tiruchirappalli, Thiruvannamalai, Amber. Hyder Ali used lightning attack tactics. 1769, Hyder Ali's army reached Madras, creating panic among the British. Outcome: Madras Treaty 1769, British forced to make peace with Hyder Ali. Second Anglo-Mysore Wars 1780 to 1784. Causes: British attempted to break the Madras Treaty. When Marathas attacked Srirangapatna, Hyder Ali expected British support per treaty. British refused to help Hyder Ali. British attacked and captured Mahe French colony under Hyder Ali's protection. War progress. Early phase. Hyder Ali gained upper hand. Captured many Karnataka forts including Kanchipuram. Threatened Wandivash and Vellore. British response. Sir Eyre Coote led British army. Pursued Hyder Ali's forces to Pondicherry. French refused to support Hyder Ali. Turning points. 1781. Hyder Ali defeated at Porto Novo. British won over Marathas and Nizam through Sulbai Agreement. 1782. Hyder Ali died of illness during the war. Tippu Sultan's leadership took over after his father's death. Was fighting in Malabar when Hyder Ali died. Successfully defended Mangalore and coastal regions. Outcome: Treaty of Mangalore 1784 ended the war. Third Anglo-Mysore War 1790 to 1792. Causes: Political situation in Travancore. Travancore king built fort in Kochi with British help. Captured Dutch forts Ayakata and Kangano. Clear violation of Mangalore Treaty. War progress. British captured Karwar, Coimbatore, Dindigul under General Meadows. Tippu Sultan entered Baramahal region, captured Satyamangalam. Failed attempt to capture Tiruchirappalli. Lord Cornwallis's leadership changed the course of war when he took British command. Captured Kolar and Hosakote. Bangalore campaign. Captured and destroyed Bangalore fort. Secured alliance with Marathas and Nizam of Hyderabad. Final phase. Combined forces marched toward Srirangapatna. Captured fort after fort in 1792. Tippu Sultan forced to negotiate. Outcome: Treaty of Srirangapatna 1792. Territorial loss. Tippu lost half his kingdom. War indemnity, forced to pay 3 crore rupees. Hostages, had to give his 2 sons as guarantee. Prisoners, released all British prisoners of war. Fourth Anglo-Mysore War 1799. Background: Tippu Sultan fulfilled all treaty conditions and got his children back. Claimed rights over Malabar regions under British occupation. British refused his claims. Lord Wellesley's policy. Became Governor-General in 1798. Worried about Tippu's alliance attempts with local rulers. Concerned about Tippu's closeness with French. Immediate causes. Tippu sent ambassador to France seeking alliance. This alarmed the British about French-Tippu alliance threatening British presence. Subsidiary alliance with harsh conditions forced on Tippu. Tippu's rejection led to war. War and outcome. 1799, war began and British destroyed Mysore's defences. Death of Tippu Sultan, killed while defending Srirangapatna. British celebrated as if entire India came under their control. Division of territory. Most territories shared among British, Marathas, and Nizam. Small territory given to Wodiyar representatives. Formation of Mysore princely state. This is an intro, Hyder Ali and Tippu Sultan's military innovations. They understood that traditional weapons couldn't defeat the British. Modernized army. Soldiers trained to use modern weapons and European-style drills. Rocket technology. Used missiles in warfare, ahead of their time. Economic strategy. Learned from other Nawabs who went bankrupt fighting British. Strengthened economic system through trade agreements. Nationalized tobacco and sandalwood trade. Invited French experts to improve Mysore's traditional artifacts for international markets. Financial planning, maintained strong treasury for sustained warfare. Moving on to later Wodiyar rulers. Chamarajendra Wodiyar 10th 1881 to 1894. Restoration. 1881. British handed over Mysore throne as promised. End of Commissioner's rule. British resident appointed. C. Rangacharlu appointed as Dewan. Major developments. Establishment of Mysore Representative Assembly, 1881. Gold mines discovered in Kolar, 1882. Bangalore-Mysore railway line started. K. Sheshadri Iyer as Dewan after 1883. Extensive experience in administration. Responsible for new railway lines. Started Mysore Civil Services examinations for selecting talented administrators. Focused on irrigation development. Established Maharani's Girls' High School for girls' education. Cultural contributions. Gave shelter to Swami Vivekanand when he visited Mysore. Helped Vivekanand participate in Parliament of World Religions at Chicago. Patronized scholars, especially Basappa Shastri. Basappa Shastri known as Abhinava Kalidasa. Compose, Kayo Shri Govri, Mysore State Anthem. Next interesting topic is Krishnaraja Wodiyar 4th 1894 to 1940. Regency period. Queen Regent Vanivilasa Sannidhana Kempa Nanjammani administered until 1902. Supported by Devans and Advisory Council. Early developments, gold mine reforms, college establishment, Marikaniv Reservoir, railways, hospitals. Shivanasamudra Hydroelectric Project, electricity supplied to Kolar gold mines and Bangalore. Personal rule from 1902. Served by distinguished Devans, P. N. Krishnamurthy, V. P. Madhava Rao, Sir M. Vishweshwarya, Kantharaja Urs, Sir Albion Banerjee, Sir Mirza Ismail. Educational reforms. Free primary education. Abolished fees in all primary schools. Promoted girls' education. Founded University of Mysore. Started scholarships for students studying abroad. 1905. Established Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore with Tata's help. Infrastructure development. Irrigation. Constructed barrage across Kaveri near Belagola. Extensive railway network expansion. Multiple industrial establishments. Industrial development. Iron and steel factory. Cement factory. Paper mills at Bhadravati. Sugar factory at Mandya. Sandal oil factory at Mysore. Soap factory at Bangalore. Chemical and fertilizer factory at Belagola. Administrative reforms. Formed Legislative Council, major step in democratic governance. Cultural patronage. Supported Shyama Sastri, M. Hiriyanna, Veena Seshana, Sambaya, Bidaram Krishnappa, Mata Bhagavatar, Vasudevacharya, T. Chaudhaya. Recognition. Mysore became a model state under his administration. Mahatma Gandhi called him Raja Rishi, Saint King. Jayachamraja Wodiyar 1940 to 1950. Background. Came to throne after Krishnaraja Wodiyar's death. Well educated in general and specialized subjects. Traveled the world and gained extensive knowledge. Administration. Served by distinguished Devans, Mirza Ismail, Nyapti Madhava Rao, Akot Ramaswamy Mudaliar. Personal qualities. Great scholar and musicologist. Excellent orator. Patron of arts and music. Composed many devotional songs. Post-independence. Became governor of Mysore after India gained independence. Moving on to regional rebellions. Dondia Wagh Rebellion 1800. Background. Series of armed rebellions occurred after Tippu Sultan's death. Dondia Wagh led one of the most important rebellions. Personal history. Born in Maratha family of Chennagiri. Called Wagh, Tiger due to his bravery. 1779. Started as cavalry soldier in Hyder Ali's army. Rose to position of military general. Built private army and fought with Tippu Sultan. Imprisoned by Tippu due to differences. Released by British after 4th Anglo-Mysore War. Rebellion activities. Built small army with unhappy soldiers from Tippu's army. Feudatory rulers who lost power. Military successes. Captured Bidanur and Shivamoga forts. Failed attempt. Unsuccessful at Chitradurga fort. British response. Lord Wellesley organized systematic suppression. Attacks on Shivamoga, Honnali, Harihara. Dondia lost his base after capture of Shikaripura. Support network. Unhappy Paliga's local chiefs encouraged him. French at Mahe in Malabar extended support. British pursued him across vast areas: Harihara, Chitradurga, Shikaripura, Savanuru, Ranebennur, Kittur, Londa. End of rebellion. Lord Wellesley decided to end Dondia's activities permanently. British sought help from local rulers. After recapturing Shikaripura, Dondia was scattered again. Final battle, caught between Maratha and Nizam armies. Death, killed by British near Yelaparvi at Kongal. Followers scattered after leader's death. British captured large quantities of arms and ammunition. Next interesting topic is Kittur Rebellion, Rani Chennamma 1824. Background context. British introduced new administrative rules after defeating Marathas, Tippu, and Hyder Ali. Doctrine of lapse, denied adopted children's right to throne. This policy threatened traditional succession practices. Kittur Kingdom. Located between Dharwar and Belagam. Rulers, Malla Sarja king, then Chennamma queen, then Shivalingarudra Sarja son. Political situation. After Malla Sarja's death, Chennamma took active interest in administration. Shivalingarudra Sarja became king but had failing health. Chennamma managed day-to-day administration. Shivalinga Sarja supported British during Maratha War. British entered agreement with Kittur during Thomas Munro's time. The crisis. After Shivalingarudra Sarja's death, Chennamma adopted Shivalingappa. Began ruling as Queen Regent. Thackeray, British collector and political agent in Dharwar, reported to Governor of Bombay. Attempted to annex Kittur under Doctrine of lapse. Tried to take control of treasury and fort. First battle. Chennamma prepared for inevitable war. British also prepared their forces. Result. Thackeray was shot dead in battle. Many British soldiers taken as prisoners of war. Second battle. British attacked again under Colonel Deak. Kittur army fought bravely. Chennamma attempted to negotiate. Outcome. Chennamma and others imprisoned at Bilaungala fort. Death. Queen Chennamma died in prison. Legacy. Remains an ideal figure of resistance. Sangolli Rayanna 1829-30. Connection to Rani Chennamma. Name remains famous alongside Rani Chennamma. Brave soldier who fought for Kittur's independence. Felt it was his duty to liberate his motherland. Early activities. Fought against British and was imprisoned with Chennamma. Later released by British. Developed strong sense of nationalism. Rebellion organization. Organized secret meetings. Built an army from local supporters. Targeted villagers assisting British army. British suspected Chennamma was instigating him. Result. Chennamma shifted from Bilaungala to Kusugal prison. Capture and death. British used cunning strategy. Encouraged Desai's local officials opposing Rani Chennamma. Krishnaraya and Amaldar joined hands with British. Rayanna cunningly captured and brought to Dharwar. Many soldiers surrendered after his arrest. 1831, declared main offender and hanged at Nandagad. Legacy. Many ballads keep his life and bravery alive. Amara Sule Rebellion 1835-37. Nature. Basically a farmers' rebellion. Occurred in coastal Karnataka and Kodagu regions. Background. 1834, British dethroned Chikkavira Rajendra of Hari dynasty Kodagu ruler. Transferred to Vellore via Bangalore, then to Kashi. Created political instability in Kodagu. Initial leaders. Swami Aparampura, Kalyanaswamy, and Pattabasappa organized rebellion. All three claimed to be part of Hari dynasty. 1834, Swami Aparampura captured and shifted to Bangalore. 1837, Kalyanaswamy captured and placed in Mysore prison. Moving on to next topic. Pattabasappa's leadership. Background. A farmer who claimed connection to Kalyanaswamy. Took over rebellion leadership after others were captured. Area, Lower Kodagu, including Salya, Bellare, and Puttur major Kannada region places. Rebellion activities, started in hilly regions. Popular policies. Declared withdrawal of tax on tobacco and salt if rebel government assumed power. Rich farmers, landowners, and local chieftains supported this. Increased support, killed a brutal Amaldar, gaining more popularity. Military campaign. Rebels marched toward Mangalore to capture it. British fortified their Mangalore fort. Rebels advanced through Panamangalore and Bantal. Success. Looted treasury and prison of Bantal. British response. Sought military help from Thalacheri, Kannanur, and Bombay. Retreat. Pattabasappa and followers retreated to Kodagu. End of rebellion. Executions. Pattabasappa, Lakshmappa, Bangarasa, Kedambadi Ramayagowda, and Gadamane Appa hanged to death. Though failed, holds important place in resistance history. Up next. Surapura and Koppal rebellions. Surapura rebellion. Historical background. Surapura was important since Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb's time. Became vassal state under Nizam of Hyderabad and Marathas. Later lost most territory, remained restricted to smaller area. Venkatappa Naika. Birth, 1834, came to throne after Father Krishna Naika's death. Opposition, Krishna Naika's brother. Peda Naika opposed his succession. Result, internal struggles within the kingdom. British interference, 1842, British appointed Meadows Taylor as resident. Gained proxy power over Surapura. Taylor's reforms, developed Surapura princely state. Appointed Pedanaika as Dewan. Conducted land survey. Increased state revenue. Educated Venkatappa Naika properly. 1853, Venkatappa Naika assumed full power. The rebellion, 1857, British noticed representatives of Nana Sahib in Surapura. This made British suspicious of Venkatappa's loyalty. Report submitted to Hyderabad resident about king's maladministration. Historical significance, Venkatappa Naika presented as leader of 1857 revolt in Karnataka, 1858, British army captured Surapura. Confusion. Unclear details about Venkatappa Naika's end. Koppal rebellion. Background. Koppal and surrounding regions under Nizam of Hyderabad's rule. Local exploitations angered zamindars. Veerappa, important zamindar among rebels. Rebellion activities. Veerappa rebelled against British authority. Occupied fort of Koppal and other nearby forts. Support. Many farmers and zamindars joined after understanding his motives. British response. Contacted Nizam for military assistance. Employed Nizam's army to defeat Veerappa. Outcome. Veerappa recaptured Koppal fort. Though short-lived, Veerappa proved to be good warrior. Let us discuss. Bedars of Halagali Rebellion 1857. Location. Halagali, small village in Mudhol Taluk, Belgaum district part of Mudhol Principality. Background. 1857. British banned usage of weapons. Bedars, community known for hunting, always kept guns as per customs. They rebelled when British tried to disarm them. Support. Alagundi and neighboring villages joined Halagali Bedars. Community-wide resistance to British weapon prohibition. Suppression. British army entered Halagali village. Brutal suppression, crushed rebellion in an inhuman manner. Result. All rebels hanged to death. To summarize this chapter. Key takeaways. Major themes. 1. Transition of power. From Vijayanagara Empire, then Wodiyars, then Hyder Ali Tippu, then British, after that independent India. 2. Military innovation. Hyder Ali and Tippu Sultan's modernization efforts were ahead of their time. 3. Resistance patterns. Individual heroism Chennamma, Rayanna. Community resistance Bedars of Halagali. Farmer rebellions Amara Sule. Military campaigns Dondia Wag. 4. British strategies. Divide and rule policy. Economic exploitation. Administrative control. Suppression of local customs. 5. Cultural continuity. Despite political changes, cultural and religious traditions were maintained and promoted. Important years to remember. 1399. Foundation of Wodiyar dynasty. 1767 to 1799. 4 Anglo-Mysore Wars. 1799. Death of Tippu Sultan. 1800. Dondia Wag Rebellion. 1824. Kittur Rebellion Rani Chennamma. 1829 to 30. Sangolli Rayanna's activities. 1835 to 37. Amara Sule Rebellion. 1857. Surapura Rebellion and Bedars of Halagali. 1881. Restoration of Wodiyar rule. 1947. End of Wodiyar dynasty. Legacy. These rebellions and rulers contributed significantly to freedom movement, inspiration for later independence struggles, cultural preservation, maintaining Karnataka's traditions, administrative development, modern governance systems, educational progress, establishment of institutions, industrial growth, foundation for modern Karnataka. The period demonstrates how local resistance, cultural preservation, and gradual modernization shaped Karnataka's journey from medieval principalities to modern statehood.
Thank you for watching this video. If you have liked, please share it with your friends and like-minded folks. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon.